Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Sims Medieval, and we are here with our Queen Briar Rose, and she is confronting her cousin, who I'm beginning to think has nothing to do with our family whatsoever. He's not actually a cousin of ours, and he has been quite rude to us. Very, very, very rude, to say the least. He seems to be insulting all of the dignitaries. A few people seem to know about him, but we're going to see if we can figure out who really knows about cousin Jace, and what his history may be, because I don't see very much family resemblance going on, that's for sure. So it appears the town crier happens to know quite a bit of gossip about all of the different people in the village. So we're going to go and talk to the town crier right now. Town crier Magdalene, what a lovely name. And we're going to go discuss our cousin with her right away. Last time we confronted our foreign dignitaries about any facts that they might have about cousin Jace, and they just had bad things to say, that he complains, that he says really terrible things about the holdings that our kingdom happens to share. Nothing good to say about him, basically. So we're super suspicious, and when we confronted him, he threatened to never tell us about our family crest, which is something that we need to have in order to secure our legitimate claim to the throne. So he's kind of threatening us, and Briar Rose is beginning to realize that she's getting a little angry. I think she has a lot more anger and a lot more thorns to her rose self than you might think at her exterior. So this is going to be quite interesting to see. Like I said before, I wasn't thinking we would toss anybody into the pit. There is a pit. There's a pit with a pit monster somewhere around here. I think it's in front of the castle, actually. Okay, here's the castle. And I know there's a pit with a pit monster. Actually, I think it's over by the stocks, maybe? So somewhere, there it is. I wasn't thinking I would be the kind of person to ever have anything to do with the pit and its monstrosity that it holds. But I'm beginning to think, if you have gone far enough to impersonate royalty, that Briar Rose might have some plans for cousin Jace. So we'll see how this turns out. Jace, you're on your final little your final limb there, sir. You better be careful about where you walk. This is infuriating. Trying to broaden my investigation into my cousin. So Briar Rose is off to go investigate about this. Who are you? Jared the peasant. Hello, my peasants. At least I got you guys a merchant shop built. In fact, I did do that. What is this? Is that where, like, that's where the executioner lives? Okay. Oh gosh. Look at all the details on this. This is amazing. And then somewhere, look at the fallen castle or the fallen ruin. That's so interesting. There's a child. Squire Crispin. Is the town crier being polite or rude to him? Okay, she's just chit-chatting with him. That's interesting. All right, we'll come over here and discuss things with the town crier. The kid's thinking about mermaids. Oh, this is so cool. So everybody is coming over to see the trade mart. That's so fascinating. And there's shopkeeper Lizette, who happens to be one of our heroes, I think. Odd. I just received a message about that very individual. What's this? Perhaps this message will yield some clues into my current investigation. So we need to receive a message from the town crier. So is she in charge of the pigeons? Is that what's going on over here? Lady Briar Rose examined the letter. It reads, Dearest Queen Briar Rose. In fact, let's go ahead and have her potentially talk. Who should we speak with? We'll speak with Mona and chit-chat about this. Just chat, because I think it's good to get to know some of our villagers. And maybe we'll go get to know our merchant in a second here. Dearest Queen Briar Rose, I've sent this message to warn you that your message has been intercepted by notorious mountebanks in our parts. If a man comes to town claiming to be your relative, he is tricking you. I am sorry I cannot meet with you about our family heraldry, but for some simple reason, we have none. The members of our family make their own name, and in their own special way. I'm sure you will do the same. Love, Duchess Beverly. That was actually really cool. Okay, so now we need to figure out what to do. How shall we deal with cousin Jace? This con man has played my kingdom long enough. Time for him to die. Or I am not without mercy. Exile will be his reward. Oh man. I don't know. I was just saying we would possibly throw him in the pit. But the thing is, Briar Rose, I mean, as her first act as queen, do we really want it to be murder? I don't know if we want that. An execution? I mean, it's really important to secure our claim to the throne and show everybody we're serious. But at the same time, I'm not sure if I think we're going to be that serious about it? I don't think she could do it. I think she would be right there. I think this may be her like fatal mistake of not being hard enough, but I think we will exile him. I fear my cousin has overstayed his welcome. Time to send him on his way. So we'll go ahead and send him out of here. Exile our relative. And so we will exile him right away after we get to know a merchant for a second. And it looks like everybody's hanging out over here at the merchant stall. This is so cool. So here's shopkeeper Lizette. I guess we'll have to go and work with her. Look at all the riches that are on display. Oh my gosh. Wow. It would be fun to buy some things from over here. Who are you? Guildsman Terrence, eh? This is so cool. So shopkeeper Lizette, she looks like she's really happy to be running her shop too. This is awesome. I can't wait to be able to play with her. All right, so we are talking to Merchant Mona still. I want to get to know something about her. Basilia the Sly. I love all the names everybody gets. Did we find anything out about the merchant at all? Oh, gosh. No, I don't think so, but it looks like she's a pretty good fighter. Oh, and there goes Ineseta. What am I going to do with my servant not home to make me food? Really? All right, so let's go ahead and follow Her Majesty. We are going to exile our cousin from the land. So let's see, where's she going? Up to the castle. I see. All right, and Ineseta's like hoofing it back to the castle because she's seeing us return home. We probably will want a meal pretty soon. So we are going to get rid of our cousin as soon as I can see. Hello, Lady Briar Rose. I want to see inside. Aha, there you are, cousin. You're lucky I'm not going to kill you. That's right, get out of here. You're exiled. Her Majesty, like, I'm really... Oh my, I think that Her Majesty is a little bit angry. Briar Rose doesn't seem, in fact, you know what, as someone who lost her family to that terrible whaling experience, I could see how she's not going to settle very nicely for someone claiming to be her family. Serves him right. I intend to make a new crust, one that represents my actions. Oh, really? Cool. Now what am I going to do? All right, we've performed to a gold level, and now we can write a peace treaty if we so wish. I mean it. You need to get out of here. What are you still doing here? I'm going to belittle his manhood. That's for sure. Quest complete! Woohoo! You've completed the quest at gold level. Excellent work. Family crest. The con man Jace has been dealt with. He would never show his face in Moss Stone again. Lady Briar Rose was already thinking about the designs for her royal crest. She would show everyone exactly what her authority as Queen of Moss Stone meant. The legacy of Lady Briar Rose was hers to make. That's really cool, actually. Sweet. And I think we got to level 3 and we got some more knowledge. Awesome. As the renown of Moss Stone grew, its political standing among various foreign territories also rose. Before long, Moss Stone found itself in dire need of grand accommodations to house the ever-increasing flow of visiting foreign dignitaries. So with a flurry of activity and peasant groaning, the grand reception hall was finally revealed. What? That's so cool! I have a reception hall. Congratulations, Briar Rose has reached Monarch level 3. Review your Simsymology for new profession benefits. A Monarch is the sole ruler of the land. Great responsibility falls on this Sim, as his or her leadership and decisions affect everyone in the kingdom. Benefit level 3. So level 3 benefits. Whirling Takedown, a special combat move unlocked, and fighting proficiency slightly increased. Fascinating. All right, so now we need to select a new quest. Awesome. So I don't think we got any achievements. I want to look at the achievements again just really quickly because I think they're kind of interesting. All right, those are all discovering like herb plants and things like that. So now we can select another quest. A missing child? Moss Stone has gone abuzz with the news of a child missing. Recovering the child safely would make it be an incredible boon to kingdom morale. Oh my gosh, of course we would look into that like almost immediately. Heir to the throne? Oh dear. Well, we will, we'll look into that in the future. But I think a missing child would definitely take up a lot of our attention, because Briar Rose was an orphan herself, so I think she would be very sensitive to those kinds of issues. And any sim can take care of this missing child quest. So we're going to go ahead and have... no. I will find him through diplomacy. We will have Lady Briar Rose take on this quest and not Shopkeeper Lizette. Though I would love to work with Shopkeeper Lizette pretty soon. But this is very serious, so I think Her Majesty the Queen is going to do this one. And then in the future, I was thinking that we could have, not Ominous Tides as the kingdom grew. I was thinking that we would have, there was like the offering. There's so many different quests all of a sudden, witches. I was thinking we would have this quest that I saw last time that had something to do with like holding a feast for the town. But we're going to go ahead and do the missing child quest. I wonder what the little sign means. A paltry aspect can cause unforeseen strife in Mossstone. So I wonder what that means. Huh. Let's see. Hey, tell me more about quests. I want to know anything about, that's the selection. The different approaches we can take on the quests. Some quests have only one approach, but many quests have various approaches to choose from. Quest leader. The story of the quest will vary depending on the hero you choose. In some quests, start quest. Make each choice. You can use the quest book to find details of the current quest or quit the quest. You can quit a quest at any time, but you will not be able to regain the quest points you spend. That doesn't tell me. Wait, did it say something about what paltry? Paltry, I don't want to mess everything up. I don't want to. Okay, PPPLMSOP. Nope, that's just pregnancy and children. Okay then. Yep, and then we can have the baby, and then you take care of the baby. And when a hero dies, their child heirs can age up and replace them in their profession. Children can also be helpful in your household for bringing you gifts from the forest or purchasing items from the store for you. Okay, so that would be interesting, but I don't think that's something we'll do right now. And so now we have a reception hall. I guess we can go ahead and furnish it, maybe? The reception hall occupies the east wing of the castle and serves as a location for meeting with ambassadors and other foreign dignitaries. Great feast may be held here, as well as lively entertainment courtesy of the court jester. Awesome. So I want to just check this out really quickly. Yes, it comes furnished. Hallelujah. All right. That makes me happy. I'm happy. Okay, so let's go back and we'll choose our quest now. Missing child. We're going to go ahead. The queen is going to help out with this. This is very serious. News came from the town crier this morning that a villager's child has gone missing. As the ruler of this land, it is my duty to see this child return safely to the family. I should speak with my advisor for more details. All right, we're getting rid of can we like toss and pit? Oh, who's this? Why is he glowing? Jared the peasant. I don't know about this. Jared, do you have I'm really worried Jared has some sort of illness right now. I don't want anything to do with him. And we're going to get rid of Jace. So Monarch, let's send him to the stocks. Get him out of our castle at the very least. I don't know about Jared and his glowing. That's pretty concerning. So there we go. We're going to at least get cousin Jace out of here. That makes me happy. And I think we're going to go ahead and do a couple. Here are 3 petitions. Write 2 new laws. The kingdom needs rules, and new laws can remind people that a bit of order can be a very good thing. So I think we're going to go ahead and write a couple laws really quickly to do our daily tasks as queen. And who's this? Marquise Kira. Interesting. Do I know new foreign dignitaries now? Nope. And the same people are in charge of where I thought. So wait, it increased their loyalty to me? Maybe the tiniest bit. I don't really see it. All right, so we'll continue on. Sorry about that. Just curious about so many things. I think Queen Briar Rose is going to be writing up some laws. There's the constable. Take him away. Take him away, constable. That's right. Get out of here, Jace. That'll teach you. Put you in the stocks and get rid of you. Marquise Kira looks really interesting, actually. Oh, and I hear the pigeons cooing. That's so cool. We'll talk to the Marquise as well. All right. Did my constable get rid of him? Okay, I think they got rid of him. Wonderful. All right, let's write another new law. I want to have 2 laws written. Yeah, 2 new laws. And we're going to say that they're entirely about dealing with Jace and dealing with impersonating royalty. That's a big no-no. Big deal. So you guys are going to get in a lot of trouble if you do that. Oh, man, that's cool. All right, so that's completed, and that completed our focus really well too. And here are 3 petitions. So let's go ahead and greet the Marquise, because I'm curious about her. So we'll get to know her really quickly, and the Boyer, we'll get to know him really quickly. But I don't want to go near Jared. He looks like he's not feeling well. I'm a little worried that he has something to do. Brewer Shea, I'm a little worried Jared actually may like carry the plague or something. I'm quite concerned about that. And then we'll go ahead and hold court to hear some petitions. If I sit on the throne and listen to some of the people's petitions, if I should sit on the throne and listen to some of the people's petitions if I wish to earn the love of the kingdom. Sorry about that. All right, so got to know her a little bit. Don't really know anything about Kira. Look at that. Innocent is actually making herself useful and doing a little bit of cleaning. And she's not happy about it. Look at the bitterness on her face. Innocent, it's just a little bit of dust. I probably pay you in something. So go ahead and just make yourself less cranky, eh? And you can't see our entertaining area from here, but it's good to know we have it. I wonder how I would send Her Majesty to it. Inesetta. Look at that face. That is cracking me up. I love how her name is Inesetta, and yet she is like our evil mulling maid that makes gruel for us. That's so funny. All right, and we'll talk with this gentleman too. I think it's useful to get a little bit of information from our various subjects from time to time. And let's go ahead and hold court in case anyone cares to. Yes, let's learn about petitions. The people are clamoring for your advice. They have requests, questions, and concerns about what to do with the family's pig farm. It's time to hold high court. Click on the throne and choose hold court. Soon the people will come to your monarch seeking his or her wisdom on all topics. Each petition has 2 options, some of which cost money. Your decisions will cause your monarch's popularity to rise or fall. Fascinating. And that definitely sounds like something very important to do. So let's go ahead and sit over here. Come forth, villagers. Her Majesty is a little bit bored. At least we've secured our claim to the noble throne, so that pleases me. But where is everybody? Come on. Her Majesty is ready to listen to your complaints. Like, literally everyone left now. Oh, wait. Ah, there we go. So poor Carissa. Were you scammed? Were you scammed by my cousin? Because she was actually talking with cousin Jace quite a bit. And he's not our cousin. Were you scammed by that con man? Should I have sent him to the stocks after all? Or sent him to the pit after all? I am ready to hear. Oh, this is fascinating. Look at this. Look at how cool this looks. Where we can just sit here at our noble throne and listen to the petitions like this. I love this. There you go. We will hear you now. Oh, this is so cool. I hope we have a lot of wisdom. In fact, can I check out how much wisdom we have? Do we have wisdom? Is that something? Because it keeps saying like knowledge goes up every now and then. And I wonder what that means. I guess it's just if the higher the level the monarch, the better maybe. Simology, follow my sim locations. I think somebody mentioned like the simology. Lady Briar Rose. I don't think there's anything else we can really learn about her. Is there some way we could like learn all of the different abilities she has? Oh well, let's listen to these petitions. I'm dilly-dallying too much. And there's a missing child. We need to get back on that. Petition for the monarch. I wish to erect a statue of your majesty in the outer village, one worthy of your visage. It would remind the villager who's the monarch, you know. I merely ask if you have the cost to cover the materials. Erect it. A giant statue of me. That could have a lot of uses. People could tip their hats to it, fear it, that kind of thing. I'll allow it. And then reject it. I would rather be remembered by my deeds. There are better uses for the kingdom's resources than feckless expressions of vanity. We do have the money. And we don't really have anything to decorate. I think we would erect it because I think that's important. We have had a lot of threats to the throne, actually. I shall not disappoint my liege. You know, for another 50 gold simoles, I could probably get the eyes to shoot fire. Her popularity has massively increased. She is now quite popular among the people. I wonder if we actually have a real... Oh, look, it's Marquise. I wonder if we actually have a real statue now. That would be really cool. Can I look? Do we have a statue in town now? I doubt we do, but that would be really funny if like I turned around and there's actually a statue. But hey, popularity just increased with the villagers, so that's a good thing. All right, let's hear the Marquise's plea. Oh, don't be rude, Briar Rose. I love how serious she looks. I love the Marquise's outfit too, because she's got actual leaves on her outfit. All right, let's hear this petition. This is fascinating. I love this. Patience, Lori the spinster. My father will not allow me to marry, but I am in love and wish to marry my sweetheart. May I have permission by royal decree? Granted. Granted. A little bit sad you're getting married, but granted. Thank you, Your Highness. Her popularity has increased. Wonderful. My sweetheart and I are truly in your debt. I wish for you a happy marriage, Marquise. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else? Interesting. I like these petitions. Are you coming to petition Her Majesty? I guess there's no one else to bring me petitions, eh? Well, I have a missing child. I don't have all day for you people. There's a missing child out there, and I just need to hear like one more petition. All right. Well, if no one is going to come... Oh, wait. Here we go. Who's this? Belasia the Sly. Let's be wary of her. She probably heard about all the money we were tossing around for the sake of statues. All right. What petition do you bring to me? Belsia, or however you pronounce your name. Let's see what she has to say. I like her outfit too. Really cool looking. Wise one, please settle a bet. Best king ball player ever. Randolph Gammon or Chubby Botswalk? What? Strongest backhand of the game. His midsection was forged of iron. The man could take a king ball to the gut, I say. Chubby may not be as flashy as Randolph, but his fundamentals were solid. Plus, he played over 5,000 times without missing a game. Inspirational. I think she'd vote for Boswick. Her popularity, I guess we'll agree to disagree then. Looks like I owe my friend a lunch. Good day, Your Majesty. So she was affected. The nation offers its soaring approval of her actions. So her popularity has increased. Wonderful. Well, we just completed all of the things we needed to do there. Unless Boyer here wants to come over and petition us. No, he just wants to chit-chat with the spinster. And we're going to call for some food then. And then we will go search for this lost child. All right. So we have taken care of the issue of our cousin. And we have... All right. Wonderful. And we have seen to the expansion. Let's come over and talk with the builder, actually. Discuss the state of the kingdom. Ask after his health. Maybe how fare thee in general. And then chat for a little while. But we have taken care of our cousin. We have seen to our royal duties. We are focused. We will now feed ourselves so that we are feeling well. And then hopefully we will be able to go off and find this missing child after there is a meal made. So, I know it seems kind of cruel, but as Her Majesty the Queen, we did have some very important things that we needed to tend to before we would be able to go look for the missing child. But we will search for the missing child next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.